Gundam Warrior 1 says losing the original Mario voice sucks, but Miyamoto has described Mario as the everyman, which Pratt fits fine. I'm more worried about Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Well, he's probably only got a cameo, but you know, we're going to get into this here. I mean, we could probably just jump into it now if you guys want to. I see where you're coming from this on Gundam Warrior. So let's break into this news. Hopefully you guys have seen the new trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie. And I thought, maybe a few of us are griping about the voice and we're just being a bit, nitpicky. But then all of a sudden Variety's writing about it and stuff like that. So it's like, oh my God, this thing's getting kind of Mario's voice is kind of turning into the new Sonic, right? Like, and this is kind of the common reaction is just, holy shit, it's just literally Chris Pratt's voice.
I'm the biggest Chris Pratt fan ever, I think. And this was an awful choice.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that you are.
You don't need a named actor for a character like Mario.
And if you do, just get Danny DeVito or somebody like that who fits the part. Otherwise, I'm with a lot of people. They should have just got the guy who does the voice on the games.
Yeah,
because at that point, there's some continuity there. This already looks like a cutscene from the games that they have now, the modern games. So,
where's his plumber's belt?
Yeah, where's his belt? That's a good point too.
Ooh.
Maybe he hasn't got it yet.
I'm not sure this property is worth this discussion.
Not really, but it's making the headlines.
So, but again, it's headlines within the LA vicinity.
Well, Paul, there's actually a lot of people who are Mario's a pretty big,
that's
pretty big character. Like,
I'm not being a jerk here. Mario is a yeah.
I'm gonna say something, and I don't know. Script, correct me on what I'm about to say, but although I am not personally one of the hugest Mario Brothers fans, I have to say that over the last multiple decades, this is absolutely one of the most popular properties that has ever come out of gaming in any way, shape, or form. I mean, he's just loved. Everybody. I mean, there's so many damn versions, and he's everywhere. I mean, he smoked Sonic.
He did. He's had a number of cartoon and live action shows over the decades. Actually, I don't think there's really any sort of long period of time where Nintendo hasn't released a Mario game of some sort. Like it's almost definitely with every system, and then on top of that, a couple of them
very consistent.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is though, Mario never really spoke. He emoted certain. He never really had dialogue. So now you've got to have a movie where a person who's generally just saying one sentence or emoting one word suddenly has to have extended dialogue. I don't think you can have the Mario accent doing that. You gotta have someone.
If you're talking about from the game specifically, I see your point there. But we've also had three cartoons, at least three cartoons, and two live action actors playing Mario and Luigi, and the consistency is that they're plumbers from Brooklyn.
Yeah, and Mario's a bit more of the older brother type, a bit more of the take charge type. Luigi's usually a little bit more.
I forgot about the action sequence. Actually, had that one British actor who was what's his name?
Oh, are you talking about Bob Hoskins?
Bob Hoskins was in one of the movies. Yes. So there was extended dialogue there. I completely forgot about those.
Yeah, and then there's the variety show that had the cartoons and Legend of Zelda cartoon as well. I remember that.
Yeah, and those versions have kind of informed their characters. I mean, they were kind of similar in each version. Like I said, Mario is a little bit more of the take charge older brother type, and Luigi was like, the younger brother, a little bit more. I don't want to use the word dumb, but he's not as smart as Mario kind of thing usually, and that kind of thing. But
we'll see how this plays out.
But like Chris Pratt. That's the thing is he's just kind of that aw shucks kind of everyday guy. He doesn't really emote Mario himself. I mean, granted, as Star-Lord, he's perfect. But when the Jurassic World movies, he's basically playing Star-Lord with dinosaurs. Like, I mean, he's kind of the same character across the board, which is sad because he is a good actor from what I've heard.
Oh, but, yeah, he does a bunch of different... I mean, he plays one guy on Parks and Rec, but he plays that one guy playing various different characters. Like, he's got, like, Johnny Karate, who's, like, a kid's performer, and he's got Burt MacLeod, who's, like, this FBI guy that he plays, and they're all just silly, goofy characters, which he can do. I think that Chris Pratt could probably do a Mario thing if he actually was allowed to be the goofy... do the dialect.
That is what I think the problem is. I think they wouldn't let him get stereotypical.
But he's not doing the dialect in the trailer. It did sound odd. He went, "Wow, this is pretty normal. I don't understand how this is Mario."
Yeah.
That I agree. I thought that's
just it. It's just he's not. And again, we only got one line of dialogue. We don't have a real good frame of reference here.
So we need to crush him. We got one line of dialogue. We need to brutalize this. We need to do 37 episodes of this show just to talk about that one line of dialogue.
I mean, it's just again, I didn't think it was going to be this big of a deal, but it's slowly becoming like the new Sonic. And the reason I brought it up this morning, or the reason Andre and I brought it up anyway, is I think we're kind of going to ask, do you guys think this is where it's going to go? Do you think they're going to have Chris go back in, re-record it with a little bit more of the "It's a me, Mario" kind of thing going on, or what do you guys think?
No idea.
Have to confirm if he actually does it or not, because again, we got the one line, didn't really convey much. We got way more out of Jack Black, and Jack Black sounded fantastic in that trailer.
Yeah, I forgot he did the voice until somebody reminded me, like, oh yeah, that is Jack Black, because he did such a great job. I was like, oh shit. Because usually Jack Black is one of those kind of guys like Chris, where you usually bring him in and it's like, oh, it's Jack Black, because you can tell his voice right away. But in this case, no, he did a good job of becoming Bowser, I guess is the best way to put it, or whatever his name is in this movie here.
So Jack is the big bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't recognize his voice.
I know. That's the shocking part. I dug it.
Yeah, that's what we said last night too. We're like, oh shit, that's right. He is playing. I forgot we knew the cast for a while now. I was like, yeah, that's right. He is. I forgot. Like, voice just seemed like it fit so well. But then you hear Mario talking. It's like, he sounds like he's 18, but he looks like he's 40. Because Chris Pratt has that youthful, that's the thing I think is bothering people.
You're going to make me watch this trailer again.
I actually, I think he's so wrong for the part. I think he's actually going to be distracting, but we'll see.
Me too. That's what I think.
I think to me, it's a short ass trailer, and I'm already like, what the, I think it's going to be incredibly distracting.
Should have gotten Tenoch Huerta.
Oh, good God, no.
Hey, I spent so much time learning how to pronounce his name. That's why I'm using it.
Whose name were you talking about?
Tenoch.
Say it 5 times really fast.
Oh, friggin' hell no. Tenoch Huerta. Tenoch Huerta. Tenoch Huerta.
You think I'm a pain in the ass? You haven't hung around Mikey much yet.
Mike is cool. I like his.
I know. I love Mikey. He's fun. But yeah, so I don't know.
Tenoch Huerta.
I agree with you guys. We'll have to wait and see. We don't 100% know yet, but this became bigger news than I anticipated. Well, this was a Mead story, man. Like, honestly.
Huerta is more similar in size to Mario anyway.
Nathan's like, bring back Bob Hoskins. I'm sure a lot of people wish they could bring back Bob Hoskins. I mean, he sadly passed away like a decade ago, but yeah. Or Christ, almost 2 decades ago now, hasn't it been? Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, there's an actor who never got enough credit for how good he was. Bob Hoskins. Like, he was robbed of I don't even think he got nominated for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He should have been not only nominated, but won for that. Because he's acting against nothing the whole entire time, and he does it convincingly. He was the first guy to do all this stuff that people do now, and take for granted with the green screen stuff, right? But anyway. And I don't hate the original Mario movie. Andre likes it too, for the same reason I do. It's kind of a fun cyberpunk movie, but as a Mario movie, it fails on all levels, right? Like in that respect. But it's just kind of a goofy, visual, fun feast in that respect. That's good. But this is exactly what I expected it to be. I expected it to be a very younger audience driven movie. This is clearly aimed towards the 6 to 12-year-old age group that is Nintendo's main, main crew or whatever, or main customers. But it also looks like it's meant to appeal to the adults that will take the kids to it. And this could be one of those movies where if they do it right, it could be a pretty big hit for them. I think I predicted last night it could be $1 billion movie for them. So I guess we'll have to wait and see in April what happens.